Ultra K Bear. Not Ultra K Bear. Sorry, K Bear 10015 here. This first thing, if you're wondering why I have a trailer on, my brother Malachi wanted me to react to this, so of course I couldn't say no. He's my brother. To answer your questions on who didn't know I have a boyfriend, yes, I did. It's heartbreaking because we were together for 4 years, and he decided not to work on the relationship. He decided, when I told him what I wanted, he decided to take the coward's way out. So, you know what? I'm focusing on myself. I'm completely heartbroken, but I will pull through. Anyways, let's get this started. This first one, before we get into the horror story and then the Thomas and Friends parody, is apparently this is Transformers Rise of the Beasts, and apparently I just found out from my brother, the guy who plays Optimus is 81 years old, and of course, I was not expecting that. So, as long as Optimus Prime is in this, I'm interested. So, let's get going, shall we? Let's see what we're looking at here.
For centuries, our kind has stayed hidden on Earth.
Okay.
But darkness has found us again.
Sorry, guys, that's my checklist. Sorry.
Prime.
Listen to True
Ooh, it's Prime! I love him!
This is
Yay!
the fate of all living things. Unicron.
Okay, I like this. Ignore my brother in the background. Okay. Sorry, guys. Decepticon, obviously. Yeah, you pissed somebody off. How much do I want to bet that's
Oh, I
jazz?
thought we were boys.
You want it?
Malachi, shut up!
You brought a human here.
Okay.
I'm nobody. I ain't even
This
seen nothing.
Optimus is
I'm
more
not even
aggressive.
seeing
Malachi,
anything
can you
right
do it with the
now.
dog, please?
Think you hold the link when you haven't fed the ape.
Okay, I like this. This is okay. This
This is
Optimus
not
though,
our war.
this Optimus though is a little more aggressive. I don't like
The
it.
home we all share.
How big can this guy be? He eats planets. So, like, way bigger than a planet.
Unicron, I'm guessing. Hey, Bumblebee! Malachi, stop!
In the end, everything you cared for
Yes, Malachi.
will be consumed.
Yeah, Bumblebee is dead, obviously, from that clip.
To save our home.
Malachi!
You've never faced anything like this.
I'm excited.
Let them come.
I'm excited. I can't wait to see this. This looks really, really cool. Okay, yeah, I can't wait to see this. This looks really cool. Malcolm, can you go? Because the other two I'm doing, you're not going to like.
Yo, Noah, take the wheel.
Malachi! Well, that was interesting, and that was my brother in the background. Okay, it's done. Now can you?
Okay.
I appreciate you trying to help, though, Malachi. Thank you.
I just wanted to see your reaction to this movie.
I like it, boy. Thank you for having me react to it. I'm excited to see it.
So am I.
Oh, that was my brother, everybody. He just wanted to see my reaction. I'm just not used to somebody watching. You know? I'm not used to my brother wanting to see me react to a video. He gave me ice cream, so you know what? He's trying to be a good brother. He's been trying to look after me since the breakup. He went to Superstore today to get me Neapolitan ice cream, so you know what? I love my brother. Oh, give me a second, guys. All right, this next one is almost kidnapped.
This happened when I was much younger.
Okay.
My brother was
Sorry,
on
guys,
the
I'm trying
soccer
to
team.
eat my ice cream while
Let's
doing
call
this.
him Sean. My family went to his soccer match, which was at a local park. This park included a huge soccer field and a playground area. I was getting bored of watching the game and went over to the playground, where I spotted this kid who had a Spider-Man web shooter on his wrist.
Oh, that's cool.
Being a big fan of Spider-Man, I walked up to him. I asked him if it was the silly string shooting toy, and he nodded. Then he said, I have another one in my family's car. I'll show you. So he led me over to his van that was parked in the parking lot nearby. He began to crawl in. His father was in the front seat.
Fun fact, and I've learned this through true crime, sometimes people, and this isn't everybody, but sometimes in true crime, people will use their kids to kidnap other kids.
He gave me a weird, creepy grin, but I still started to climb into the van.
Don't do it.
Out of nowhere, I heard my father shouting my name. I was pushed out by the kid, and he slammed the van door shut. The van sped off, and my dad ran towards me and hugged me. After that, my family and my brother left the game. If my father didn't notice I had left the playground, or was a minute late, I don't know where I'd be right now.
And it's true. In true crime, some people will use their kids to capture their victims. I saw this in Criminal Minds, an episode where this person used his kid to kidnap women. So, true story. This can happen. Okay, so the last one is called, it's a recreation of drip tanks. So let's take a look at this.
And wanted to be funny.
There we go.
Percy was bringing stone trucks from the harbour.
I do not own Thomas and Friends.
He was tired of his quarrel with Thomas and wanted to be friends again.
Poor
He
Percy.
had had a good day and was feeling extra pleased with himself. He was so busy thinking how he would tell Thomas and Toby about his expert handling of the trucks that he forgot to keep a good lookout.
Uh-oh.
Too late, he saw a broken branch hanging over the line straight in front of him.
Sorry, guys, I'm emotional today.
He tried to stop, but it was too late. The branch hit his smoke box, broke away, and crashed to the ground. Ouch! He exclaimed a moment later. Percy was more startled than hurt, but his front was still sore when they reached the shed. It's your own fault, said Thomas, unsympathetically. You should keep a better lookout. I've no patience with you. Pooh, retorted Percy.
Oh,
utterly.
Thomas, can't you two
He
just
forgot
make
his
up?
good resolution and talked to Toby for the rest of the evening.
Thomas and Percy gotta make up.
Percy didn't speak to Thomas the next day either. I say, Toby, he said in the shed that evening, what's a drip, do you know? Toby pondered. It's when rain comes through a hole in your cab and fireman hasn't got time to mend it, he decided at last. That's silly, objected Percy. I heard a boy on the platform call his friend one this afternoon. I'm sure he couldn't have come through a hole in my cab, he added earnestly. Thomas was tired of being ignored. That's different, he interrupted loftily. The boy just thought his friend was being a coward, or silly, or a spoilsport. Percy thought about this. So if, he suggested reflectively, if you stopped me from doing something nice, would you be a drip, Thomas? You're the drip, answered Thomas crossly. Now go to sleep like a sensible engine and stop talking nonsense. Percy was offended. Instead of going to sleep, he became even more determined to pay Thomas out. Next day, when Thomas set out along the valley, he was trying to make up for lost time.
I think Percy and Thomas need to get over this.
Suddenly, there was a loud bang, and something hard hit the bottom of his left-hand water tank. Ouch! Exclaimed Thomas and stopped. As he did so, he felt water splashing cold against his wheels. One of your side rods has broken, said his driver. It swung up and punctured your tank. We'll have to get help. Percy was shunting. The station master came up. Leave those trucks, please, Percy, he said. Thomas has got a hole in his water tank. There's water dripping everywhere, and he can't get home on his own. Percy was still cross with Thomas. I won't go, he said. Thomas called me a drip. Let him jolly well stay there and drip himself. But what about Annie and Clarabelle and the passengers, reminded Percy's driver. Do they deserve to stay out all night too? Percy was sorry at once. I forgot them, he said. We must rescue them in case they turn into drips too. He hurried away. He found Thomas near the river. Everyone was glad to see him, and the passengers thanked him for coming.
Aww.
I'm sorry I was rude, said Thomas as Percy helped him back to the shed. That tank of mine turned me into a bigger drip than we expected, didn't it? Can we be friends again, please?
Aww.
Percy was delighted to agree.
Well, that's all, everybody. I will see you all in the next video. This is K-Bear 101 signing out. Adios, everybody.